Hello everyone. Welcome to Topic of the Day. In this particular edition, we will talk about the Montreux Convention. Now, the Montreux Convention has come into light after Turkey activated this convention in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. In a brief, this action of Turkey will limit the movement of Russian warships between the Mediterranean Sea and the Black Sea. How and why? We will discuss further in this video. But before that, let's look into the map about strategic locations relating to the Montreux Convention. As you can see, the major seas in the map are the Black Sea, Sea of Marmara, and the Aegean Sea. Now, the Aegean Sea is an arm of the Mediterranean Sea. Also, there are two straits, that is the Bosphorus and the Dardanelles Straits. Both of these straits are also known as the Turkish Straits or the Black Sea Straits. We know that strait is a narrow channel of sea joining two larger water bodies. In the particular scenario, Turkey has control over both the Bosphorus and the Dardanelles Strait. So what is the Montreux Convention? Well, it is an international agreement signed by Australia, Bulgaria, France, Greece, Japan, Romania, the then Yugoslavia and Soviet Union, United Kingdoms, and Turkey, and it has been in effect since November 1936. Remember, it is even signed by countries which do not share the boundaries with these particular water bodies. Now let's talk about some of the key elements of this convention. Turkey can close these straits to warships of aggressive countries in wartime or when Turkey itself is party to the war. In an event of war, the pact gives Turkey the right to regulate the transit of naval warships. Any country with a coastline on the Black Sea, that is Romania, Bulgaria, Georgia, Russia, or Ukraine, must notify Turkey about the transit of warships 8 days in advance. Only 9 warships are allowed to pass through the straits. Further on, only 9 warships are allowed to pass through these straits at any one time, and there are limits to how big the ships can be. Now, Article 19 of this agreement is an exception. According to Article 19, warships can return to their original bases through the passage and Turkey will not be able to prevent it. Now, the warships can be of the country which may or may not have the boundaries with the Black Sea or the warship of the aggressive country that may already be present in this particular region. Now, in this particular scenario, why is Turkey activating the Montreux Convention? Firstly, Ukraine has asked Turkey to close the straits to Russian warships, highlighting the Turkish role in keeping regional peace. And this will ban Russian warships from entering the Black Sea through the Bosphorus and the Dardanelles Strait. As per the 1936 Montreux Convention, Turkey has control over both the Bosphorus and the Dardanelles Straits. Now, how this can affect Russia? We know that the Crimean Peninsula that was annexed by Russia back in 2014 from Ukraine itself is situated in the Black Sea region. And Russia has a major naval base at Sevastopol on the Crimean Peninsula. Now let us talk about the Bosphorus and the Dardanelles Straits. These straits are the only passage through which the Black Sea ports can access the Mediterranean Sea and beyond. And its significance can be calculated as 3% of daily global oil supply, mostly produced in Russia, Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan, pass through this waterway every day. The route also ships large amounts of iron, steel and agricultural products from Black Sea coast to rest of the Europe. Also, you can note that Turkey is a NATO member since 1952 and have energy and military trade agreements with both Ukraine and Russia. Now let us take up a practice question on this topic. Recently, the Montreux Convention was in news. It is related to A. Convention on Persistent Organic Pollutants, B. Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Flora and Fauna, C. International Environment Protocols on Substances that Deplete the Ozone Layer, and D. It is an international convention on the naval passage. You can write your answers in the comment section below. So the correct answer is D, as we know that Montreux Convention is an international convention on the naval passage. So this was all for today's topic of the day. For regular updates, you can follow us on our social media handles. To study these topics in detail, you can also check out our daily current affairs section on our website. And for more such videos, do stay tuned to the next IAS YouTube channel.